What's up, everyone? How you doing today? Good afternoon, and how you guys doing today? Well, I don't know if they come up or not, but we see. You know, we'll see. We'll see if they're coming or not. Let's see. What's up, WA? We're going to wait a few minutes to see if they come or not. I doubt it. You know, how you guys doing today? You guys doing good? The title is I want to talk to the rabbit and GS. I doubt it they will come on my panel. I doubt it. Because I want facts, you know? Hey Cynthia, what's up? What's up, Chuck? How you doing? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. That's what I'm thinking. But you don't know. You know? You know what I'm thinking too? I'm guessing Genius knows more than anybody does. You know? He's not telling everything, you know? Our better rappers telling more stuff to GS than anybody else. You know? That's what I'm thinking. You know? I want answers. You know? And I don't believe he was crying on the live. It was a fake cry. You know? That's what I'm thinking. It's a fake cry. You know? Okay, hi. Thank you, Michael Fishing. Although, if you guys doesn't know, um, Lion One passed away. Everybody knows the one A community by now. But the non one A community, she was a non one A community. She was a good supporter. You know, she come to people chat. She helped to support the channels. You know, hey Nick, um, rest in peace. Um, Lion One. Everybody thought it was a suicide, but it's not. It's a murder. That's what I heard. A murder. You know, rabbit murder. What's the pictures in rabbit murder? Nicole. Yeah, they can't call me Lion One. Excuse me. Yeah, and I want both of them in my panel. Yeah, I do, Chuck. Yeah, I do. But I didn't be for a couple months because my mom was sick. My mom passed away. I took a break. Okay, Robert, and yes, I know you can hear me. I know you. I know you more. I know you have. You know more than anybody else. You know.
What's up, Gregory?
I think January Pacific knows more to the story than he's telling us.
Maybe. I don't know. He hasn't came over and talked to us yet, so I don't know. Welcome in,
I think
everyone.
that
Hey, Sonia.
he
What's
have a second channel. You know that, a gaming channel.
Everybody has a second channel.
Hey, Robert, if you hear me, that was a fake cry. You know, how can you didn't spot your wife or AKK slave wife, whatever you married to him? I know you married her for the money. I know you don't love her. You know, you married
I
for
mean,
the money.
I would like to talk to him and maybe ask him a few
Yeah,
questions. I mean, that
yeah.
would be nice.
That'd be nice. We all
Yeah.
want to know.
I mean, just to even just ask questions like we have the video of you saying on GS's channel. So I mean, we have questions, we want answers, and I mean, I guess we don't have to have answers, but it would be nice to even speak to either one of you.
Yeah, because we want to know part of his story.
Well, I mean, it's also a way to give him a voice that because we're
Mhm.
giving 901 a voice through all of her best friends and her friends. So he married her. He's kind of a best friend, right? So I mean, we're hearing from the best friends. Why not hear from him specifically, right?
Mhm.
Or generally specifically.
Dude, Rabbi, be a man. Man up. Turn yourself in. You know? Be a man. If you turn yourself in, people might like you. You know?
I'm just wondering if there's any video,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, I mean, not a lot of people want to see what he did or didn't do, or maybe what she did or didn't do. So that's why we want to ask the questions. What's up, Wingspan? GSGCM? What?
It's like, okay, if we have nothing to hide, then why have pizza party after it? Did you plan it months before her murder? Or did you plan it after the murder? Pizza party. If it's
Well,
months,
there's a part I gotta find it, but there's a part where he says, shit, what was it? I just had it too. Damn it. The fuck did he say? He said there's a whole bunch of parts that I kind of would like to pick part of it and just listen to it over and over again, until I can figure it out because there's certain things that he says, when he's crying, when
fake
he's
crime. Fake.
serious, yeah, well, yeah, the fake cries, the fake tears, we don't see it, so where if he was, I mean, held up signs, so obviously he was trying to get into 1A or doing 1A stuff. So there are possibly maybe videotape, and I mean he took all her electronics and took control over that. So obviously he can control all that and delete it as well as he's doing to the Press Now channel.
Well,
What I've heard, or the
when you delete it, it doesn't tell you delete everything. FBI have a way to delete it. FBI.
right, right.
Yeah,
They have a cryptic way to download it and
yeah, yeah,
everything.
yeah. People doesn't know that FBI have people. Anybody who has data, they could track it down. They could, you know.
Well, that's why everybody has personal phones, and they really don't have landlines no more.
Even even phones that could do, You know,
Everything.
I think he won't come up. I don't think so.
I mean, you never know.
I wonder if they find any DA of someone else or her. Maybe she hit back at first. Good
Well,
point.
from Sean Porter, when he said the other day, I know we need to play it so you guys can hear it from him specifically, right? Um, he um he said that they had because they automatically dig under your fingernails. No matter what you do, you can scrub your hands all day long. No matter what you do, I mean forensics. If anybody's ever watched forensic files or any of those things, they dig under your nails and
How
they get
you
the
doing,
last
Uncle
sample.
Cool? Welcome.
Yeah, welcome in, Ginger Fox. But they dig under your nails and they get that whatever it is that you last scraped, any of that. And they said there was a chip in her nail, so obviously they got something there, and we're waiting for that to come back. So we're not gonna know everything right away. We're gonna get little bits and pieces here and there.
Oh, that's why it's a court date. You have a court date
Hmm.
this week.
Right. So we're gonna get little pieces again. We'll have a little bit more this week.
Oh, that'd be good. I wonder if his best friend Jeannie's be there.
Oh, you're welcome, and thank you, Ginger Fox, and then definitely justice for Lion One, justice for Andrea.
I want. Okay, I don't understand. Okay, he come home. Okay, he didn't notice the body. Correct.
From his story, he never went into the room. Remember, he went straight to the shower.
But I
According to
thought the shower.
according to his story, remember, like I'll play it again. Let me pull it up real quick.
No, the problem is
Hmm.
they have a bathroom in the bedroom.
In the
Correct.
bedroom. Yep. Yep.
You have to see it. You have to.
Well, his story was also that they slept in, well, they I guess slept in two different rooms because he asked her to make the other bed. Remember, and you said he can make his own bed. Remember?
Yeah. Hey,
So
Cat 40, what's up?
and hey Trex. Billy
Two.
named the rabbit. Benghazi Rabbit is the channel. And he used to dress up, or I don't know if he still dresses up as a rabbit, as a bunny rabbit. But he used to go out with Sean Porter and
He's
I guess a couple other. Go ahead.
he should dress up like white and blue.
Like a, like a
Black and
bunny
white.
rabbit. Like a bunny rabbit.
No, a gel. Stop a zipper. I did it. I did it.
Mm.
Come on, Jenny Sterling. Are you chicken shit or what? Hey, Lemmy.
I mean, I guess he would be, but I think he would get out of the suit, so he wouldn't wear it all the time. So no, not actually one, but yes, one. I mean, that's a question we have. I mean, if they come over him and generally, and Rabbit would come over and talk to us, then I mean we could ask that question. I mean that is a legit question. I don't know if you want to put it up there, Gregory, but is he a furry?
I didn't post. He comment.
No, you just click on it and it'll go on the screen.
Mm.
I mean, I'm not sure if everybody heard what we heard the other day, and I know a lot of people don't
Let's play
know
on that.
what happened.
Oh, okay. He's too scared to come up panel. Yeah, I know. It's weird. I know. He's scared go to people panel, but he makes his own live and put membership only. And by the way, what's the video all about? West Side community? Jenna shooting, whatever his name is. GS? Huh?
Generally, yeah, GS.
GS? You told me in the chat you got no problem with West Side community. Then why you charge people $9.99 to watch the video? Are you afraid or what? Hmm? I want to know why are you doxing West Side community if she has nothing to do with it, nothing to do, you know? Huh, Todd? Hmm? Oh, because you don't want people to play the videos, huh? Why are you hiding? Hmm? Are you are you involved with Rapper too? Are you the getaway driver? Hmm? Maybe he's a getaway driver property. I don't know.
You can't believe anything he says. Facts. Facts.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. I want why does it play the video all about you?
Or why the fact that they're saying Sean Porter was asking for money when he has not asked for money at all?
I
I
know.
mean,
Yeah, I know.
that's the question I have. Like, I have so many questions though because yeah, there's just so many questions.
Hold on. Let me go through these okay, guys. I'm gonna go to these comment and I'm gonna put a comment on him. You know,
I don't know what are you gonna put,
I'm calling you.
or you have a spot for him to talk or something. Say,
Okay, yes. Hold on. Let's see.
oh,
Oh, he's gonna go live
when
at 6 o'clock. Well.
right now?
At 6 o'clock, huh?
Damn. I know. I didn't know he was live, so we're gonna screen record it. We'll play it over here.
Well, I don't care. I don't care.
What's that?
I told him he would snap you. I don't care. I'm not afraid of him. I'm not
I
afraid of
told
him.
you he will snipe you. What time is
I,
it now? It's 6 o'clock in Arizona, on the West Coast.
no, 6 o'clock.
Right. Not six
Yeah,
o'clock, 5 o'clock,
yeah,
5:20.
yeah.
So in an hour, so he's gonna let Gregory do his thing, and then he's gonna probably see what's up.
I'm not. I'm not getting out of line until he gets his ass up there.
Well, maybe you have to go over there and get on his.
Oh, I will.
Right.
Yeah,
I know there's a lot of noise. We'll try to clean this up so that we can hear everyone. I probably need to get a microphone. I do understand that. Freedom wins again. People win again.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's the most dangerous fucking thing you can do. Yeah, it's not check out. You know, so sure. You want to make sure he was good. Sure. Right. We're believing that in 1990 never. Nobody fucking kills me for their uses. Nobody does. Nobody does.
Let freedom ring. And there they go. Freedom rings when they're walking the other way. Freedom rings. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I am going to end this stream right now. Right up. Yeah.
Yo, pal. Hey, that was Brendan. They're all in chat
yeah.
over there.
Well,
Oh, it's so dark. I can't see. Fucking crazy. Okay,
oh
I'm just
man.
messing around, you guys. Justin Down he's in DC. You guys need to go check that out. I should drop it in the chat. Let's see. Drop it right now. Drop it like it's hot. Close. Share. Gregory.
No, they're not live right now.
Got safety protocols?
No, let's see, because I was doing something else. That's why I was gonna play some more of the sounds for everybody if they wanted to hear it. You know, like some more of the video or sound. I don't know if you guys want to hear. If I don't know, Gregor, if you want to hear
What?
like more of the
Yes.
interview
Yeah,
or
please. What's up behind the scenes? How you doing?
yes, what's up behind the scenes. I'm gonna drop the vigilance committee's video he's got right now.
Okay. Come
His
on.
premiere.
GS. I'm waiting. Okay.
It's because I'm doing two things. Hold on. Brandon! I could have just asked Brandon to drop the damn link. I knew he was going to jump over.
30 my time. your time, you know. But just he's going live at 6 o'clock. You know, he's gonna go live at 6. You know.
No, the Vigilant Committee is not the rabbit. The rabbit is Benghazi Rabbit. His channel name is Benghazi Rabbit. The
No.
Vigilance Committee is who we were watching. He had the premiere in DC, and I got to the end of it. But I think it's this one. Yep, this one, where you're gonna hear Benghazi Rabbit's voice. Yeah, no, I just saw he was live. Sorry, or premiering. Sorry, I just played it.
And guys, if you want to see the rest of West Side's
I was to
interview
show
with,
clues.
um,
Hold on, because it's going
I think it
big.
was Sean Porter, and then
I should have just time stabbed it,
Literally.
but right there, I think it is.
Cleaned up. I got the chipper loaded up, secured, drove the 100 and some miles.
that's why I'm paused.
Generally Specific does that?
Yeah, he's
Oh
been,
my goodness. Oh,
yeah.
don't. If he comes up here, maybe we can talk to him about that. What a wuss to do that. All my content. Have
That is Broken System, Broken Trust talking right now.
you ever, Cliff? Have you ever heard me say my content is my content?
No,
Right. It's for everybody, right?
right,
Fair use.
absolutely.
So
Same with my content.
Oh
Anybody
fuck!
can share any of my stuff, and they don't even have to pause if
What happened?
Damn it!
Okay, we're mute.
they'll never get a strike from me. I've
yeah,
never
but how dare he do it on something this important? You know what I mean? Like this is a potential homicide investigation. So how dare he do that at this time? You know what I'm saying?
and I'm actually surprised he hasn't
Thank
put it
you,
behind
behind
a
the
paywall
scenes,
because he's been
Carolina.
doing that on a
All
lot
the
of
guys.
things.
As he, yeah,
Put that up.
somebody's gonna snag it.
What happened, Gregory? Are you okay over
I
there?
forgot to put the banner up. It isn't over. Oops!
What?
I forgot to put the banner up.
Oh, it's not
Okay.
showing. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There you
Okay.
go.
Okay. I'm sorry,
We
guys.
haven't
Go ahead. Go on.
we haven't cussed yet, have we?
I did. Now.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, you good now?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Somewhere. I'm not too worried about genetically specific, but if you want to keep playing it, Cliff.
Yeah, we better get through it here because we've got other videos to play as well.
That my beloved wife decided to go home. Okay, now let me say this. I did hear Rogue Nation be an a-hole the other night and have all these people on here. Her quote-unquote best friend, Miss Alicia Lang from Piqua, Ohio, she's not a best friend. When this woman came down here in November, she did not come down to see myself or my beloved wife, her best friend. She went to Tennessee. Now, y'all, as a quote unquote community out there, not this chat, but all the people out there, because I know you're going to watch this, talk with Alicia and ask her in your own, your own time. What happened in Tennessee? Why did you go
Okay,
down
so
there to some quote
let's
unquote
pause it right
attorney
there.
firm?
Just so everybody knows who's been
Really
following
seems
this.
upset
Hang on, Doug.
with
Hang on, go on.
demons.
Alicia is the best friend of Lion One.
Go ahead, Gregory.
Hi, everyone in chat.
Hi, Un. What's up, Billy killed Andrea? What's up, Oklahoma? Welcome in. Thanks, Wingspan, for getting saying hi to everybody.
One, sorry if you lost your spot, Cliff, but Alicia is the one who played the phone call between Benghazi Rabbit and her moments after the shooting, and then Billy was telling his story. So that's who he's referring to as far as Alicia goes.
Right, and her channel name is Say Piqua, and I believe she's in
Say
the chat.
Piqua.
So
North Carolina is because
from Sean Porter's mouth, quote, meth mouth hawk, Don Carney, who's my business partner, and in Andrea's own words, the big brother she's always prayed for, he and I are in Charlotte, North Carolina working.
Show the receipts on that, Benghazi Rabbit, that the meth mouth was the big brother she's always wished for. Come on.
Yeah,
in
and if
a
this
major
Don
way.
Carney guy,
Because God,
if this Don Carney guy knows anything, feel free to say something. There may be more than one person involved here, because according to Sean Porter, that guy was living. The Don Carney guy was living at the house, got kicked out, and then there's the shooting. Andrea's no longer there. Next day, he's moving back into the house, which to me screams, highly suspicious.
Yep, very, very suspicious. There's just too many things that are not
There's
adding up with Benghazi Rabbit's story, and a lot of
right.
things that with Sean Porter's story. Now, I would like to know if he's actually talking to the police, and the police are saying some of the things that he's repeating, because he's saying these detectives are telling him these things, and so I would
Hi,
really
Nanya.
like to, find out. He did mention the name of one of the detectives too, so
Beam.
maybe I'll call down there and just make sure that there is an open investigation, because
Well,
according to Rabbit last night, he was saying that there is no investigation.
oh, well then, okay, perfect. Exonerate yourself and then just record the phone call. Call up to the police station, record the phone call saying there's no ongoing investigation, release it to us, and boom, you can prove that there's no ongoing investigation. But, I expect like the shizzes to be trying to get some information about this. Like I said, right now, we got the frauditor trolls, really the Kaisers with the JJs and the GSs. We got all those guys. Where are you? Start pulling some public records, start looking into this. And, you got to pick a side at some point. You're either for murder or against murder. And then you're either for investigating this or you're not for investigating this. I'm all for investigating. Let's go.
Yeah, that's all I'm really for is let's
Yeah,
investigate this. Let's
let's
flesh everything
investigate.
out.
Let's
Let's find out
let's
what's going on.
Let's get as much testimony as we can. We had
Yep.
Joe Cool's testimony. We had Save Pickwa's testimony. Save
Yep.
Pickwa came with a phone call. Oh my God, that phone call, very revealing. If you haven't heard that,
Very
Oh yeah,
that's
revealing.
just
we're going to listen to it. We're going to
okay.
hear it
Yep.
on this channel.
Gregory,
We're
can
also
you
going to
hit
hear Joe Cool's testimony
Brandon
too. So
Mitchell's
yeah,
Yeah.
let's.
All
comment
right.
there?
Cool.
Can you
It's
hit
just
it?
I keep stopping because it's like,
It
what?
should go on the screen.
Some of the things that he's just spitting out there is like, we already know some of these things aren't true.
To
So
me, it sounds like he's refining the alibi.
yeah,
But like I don't know, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Maybe he had that Don Carney guy go in there and pull the trigger. You never know.
you
Right.
never
You know what I
know.
mean?
Yeah, it's everything is conjecture right now. Everything is just. But all of these things can be testimony in court too.
Yeah.
I think they would call it circumstantial evidence. So maybe not
And
hard evidence, but evidence just the same. So
well, you're hearing the testimony of folks that talked to her moments leading up to her suicide, right?
mhm,
Bunny ear. It's funny. Yeah, got to use the bunny ears to do suicide, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
right,
Before her suicide, right? You have folks that are testifying as to her state of mind before the suicide, moments before the suicide, right? Suicide. Sorry. If I don't do that, you guys know.
Gregory, you there?
Yeah,
You see the chat?
yeah,
Okay. I'm just making sure you see it.
yeah.
That I mean the bunny ears when I say suicide. Okay. But
right.
anyways, um, you know, uh, things just don't really add up to
I
his story and his version.
I actually do have the death certificate that Sean Porter sent me. I just haven't put it out because I'm not sure they want that out just yet.
Of
Guys,
events and then kind of some of the timeline.
Go ahead.
I'm going to drop the link at 6 because GS is going live at 6, and maybe ever go live at the same time. Maybe he will come up.
Yes, Gregory's trying to get him to come up. So, and that would be awesome if he would grace us with his presence.
Okay, go on.
Timelines folks are piecing together. He wasn't counting on so many folks knowing what her state of mind was,
Right.
Andrea's state of mind was, and
Yeah,
then
I
he's
know
looking,
just
yeah,
hours
and then that
before her
farewell
death.
address, yeah,
Yeah, just
that
hours
farewell
before her
address you can
death.
see. Oh, sorry, Cliff, I'm talking over you.
No worries. Just hours before her death, she was in Utah Cop Watch's live when we were at the EPA, and she
Yeah,
also texted say Piqua to go into Westside Accountability's live
yeah.
to watch what we were doing at the EPA, because that is a direct concern of hers, is the EPA not doing anything about Piqua. And
Yeah,
that
and I'm
was
glad you brought that up too, because
yeah,
you saw at the very beginning of the stream how happy she was, like that moment of joy she had in that beginning
yep,
opening video that you played. If
yep,
anybody is just coming in, feel free to rewind. It's only a minute or two, then you can skip right back to the live. But check that out, the little giddiness, and she was
yep,
excited about where things were going. Let me just let fill a few folks in on a couple things with Lion One, how just important she actually was, because there's three channels: press on, press harder, press now, for those of you who follow people. And press on, press harder, press now, they have channel owners, and those channel owners provide a platform for people, right? They provide the platform for people. There's three of them: me, myself, there's another channel owner, everybody knows who they are, and then you had Lion One, you had Andrea, who was the other one. She had the press on channel. And so you can see how close she actually was,
The big
in
picture.
inner circle, right?
right,
And so one of three platforms, one of three channel owners that provided the platform for people so that they can press on and press harder and press now, right? So that's how
right,
vital she is to, a beautiful union. You know what I mean? I
yep.
just wanted to throw that in there as well.
And I appreciate that. Yeah, and for some reason we can't find the unedited version of that
Yeah, if
stream.
anybody wants to go to press on and see if they can find the videos, that would be great. I would hate to think that a rabbit is over there trying to meddle with a channel or anything like that. But Cliff, I'm glad you brought that up, because I mean, it just shows you how close everything was. And if I don't think a lot of folks are going to really understand that, as far as the closeness goes. But all I can do is bear witness and give my testimony and tell you all what I know, and
Yep,
that should speak volumes on how close Lion One was to people, to myself, to what we do as far as activism goes. I think as a whole, she was very politically savvy. She was involved in
yes,
this movement. She was
yep,
not just a commenter. She was not just somebody's first fan, which is great for Sean Porter, but she's a lot more than that to a lot of folks. And she
yep,
came out of her way to meet me, and I will always be grateful for that, and
Hey,
grateful
Wanda.
for the time that I spent with her. We had plans of going to Cedar Point, possibly, meeting up and going to Cedar Point and
That
having,
would have been
we had
fun.
future plans, and these
yeah,
future plans were real. And these future plans have been cut short by a cowardly little rabbit who decided to try to meddle and sabotage things. And I want that rabbit to know that we're looking into this.
yes, we are. And 8 months ago, she asked me to do the story on Safe Picwa. And folks, if you want to see that story, it was 8 months ago. I did a live stream about it, and that's because she asked me to. That's, I mean, I didn't. It wasn't even my forte. I cover other auditors or frauditors, and I basically support the boots on the ground. That's my channel, is to help people that are out there doing the good work. And when she asked me to do that, I was like, "What?
Yeah, I'm
Say
playing
Picma?
the vigilante
Okay, I'll do it,"
channel.
because it was line one. I mean,
Right. Well, if you want to get
crazy.
back to the story about the suicide,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Let's
Okay,
let's
here's
go
the
ahead and
part.
play. And let's not pause it anymore because we got to get through some of these.
Oh
things.
no, I mean we
God
might
has
have to.
We might have to. I know.
blessed us with an opportunity, an $18,000 tree job to that's the first thing we started on that HOA. And everything we did was Andrea's blessing. Andrea sat down. She was literally the whole backbone of our nonprofit.
Yeah, because you're not a
Everything
man,
that we
Billy.
did, it was all her. All the bylaws
Did
is
everything
all of
for
her
them.
wants and wishes. It's
Yeah,
just
she had to
written
do
by
it.
They
me,
took her
so
away
it's
from
got
us.
all the legalese. So we're literally working there. Now, I've been listening to all the crap that people have been saying, and it's really I've had to sit there and sit there and put myself in Andrea's perspective when she's sitting there talking to these people like, oh, well, he's leaving me at home alone. He's using me, abusing me. We have our second car
Loser
here,
and
the one
loser.
that Sean Porter says I was living in. I was going around the country living in that Mercedes and meeting a whole bunch of people until Andrea and I fell in love. Right? That car is still here. I literally just pulled it in the driveway today to make sure it's all good because the lady is going to use it down the road. Like,
Share
we
the
still
video
got
of
that.
it
We got
running.
the Kubota. She's got means. She's got transportation. We have friends down the street. That woman was not stranded. That woman didn't want to leave the house. There were so many things going on that I'm not going to tell you guys because it's none of your damn business, for one. Our sex life is none of your damn business. It's none of those people's damn business. So shame on them. Screw them for all the crap that they're saying. So Friday, working, it's the last day of our chipping operation. We rented a 12-inch chipper from Spruce Pine because no one in Charlotte, North Carolina would rent us a chipper because of
chipper
liability
story.
reasons.
She's
So
somebody
had
that
to
should be
drive the chipper
grieving
out
though
there.
too.
Drove the chipper out there, ran it all week, and yeah. So you'll hear people talk about me saying the premonition. Friday morning while we're running the chipper, I literally shut the chipper down and I said, Hawk, I don't know why, dude, but I need to be home around 3 o'clock today. Something fucking feels wrong. Damn it. Something feels wrong. Sorry, dog.
Something
And
feels
I need
wrong,
to be
Billy.
home by 3 o'clock today.
Yeah.
I want to get this shipping done. And we
So
started
you
to
should
hustle.
immediately go to check
We
on
got
your
all the
wife.
chipping done by like 11, cleaned up. I got the chipper loaded up, secured, drove the 100 and some miles home. On the way home, I stopped at Hobby Lobby to grab the sublimation supplies because I was going to make Andrea a new mug that weekend with her lion stuff. I grabbed her 3 dozen fresh eggs, drove home through Marion, dropped the chipper off, went up to the post office, got my shit from the post office, went home. Now, here's this thing, guys. I'm going to tell you what happened to me that day, and I don't know if I'm going to tell you in a pissed off anger or if I'm going to break down. I really don't know because I'm really freaking pissed right now. So when I got home, Todd, you've been to my house. There's some other people in the chat that I know who are from this area that I've asked to chime in or at least watch. Y'all have been to my home. When I walk into my house, to the left
You'd
is
go
the
check
living
on your
room.
wife.
And
Hurry up, go check on her. You were
for the
worried about her,
record,
Billy.
I've been to your home. I've never been inside.
right,
your
you didn't
house.
go inside. Right. So that's
Yeah. He could have just ran right in and said, or at least yelled to her, "Hey, are you okay?" But he didn't do that. And his excuse is he was all contaminated, so he had to go take a shower, right?
And then GS's chat is trying to point it out to GS, right? Like, okay, GS, I'm just gonna ask you this, GS. Did you see that comment in your stream yesterday? They pointed out the same exact thing. They said, okay, you're making up this, you're telling this story and testifying that you were worried about your wife at work. So the first thing you do when you get home,
Did you get in a shower?
what? Check on your wife, maybe? Somebody else in GS's comment section actually pointed that out yesterday. I don't know who it is, but whoever that commenter is, I got the same question. How about you, Cliff?
Absolutely have the same question.
So Billy GS, feel free. There's got to be some conspiracy going on, guys. So, feel free to come on up and explain. That's just one question. But feel free to keep going, Cliff.
Yep.
That's why I'm going to explain it a little bit. To the left is our living room. And then through there is our bedroom. That's our bedroom. And our bedroom has a bathroom. Next to our living room is where my office is. So I walked in. The first thing I noticed when I opened the door is the smell of perfume. And that was freaking off to me because there's no other reason for
Honey, why is there a smell of perfume in here? Can you explain that to me? What's going on?
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
It's kind of odd.
What's going on in there?
We're going to court. Not even if we're going to like our Friday night pizza nights or going to the bar or something like. No. So I was like, okay, that's weird. My first thought was, did she spray it because the dogs took a crap? I don't know. So I walked in the living room, and the dogs are here with me now because they know I'm all freaking pissed. The living room is where we keep our dog food and water. There's normally one water bowl and one slow feeder bowl because our 4 dogs, if Sean Porter was our best friend, he would know we have 4 dogs, not 3.
Poor dog.
Our 4 dogs, they all eat here. Our
Sean Porter.
youngest, Muggsy, who's the biggest, he's the pup, so he likes to eat. So their food and water was there. There was another big bowl, which is, I think it was the pop. I don't remember exactly which one, but there was another big bowl of water there as well. I was like, all right, Andrea's probably out for the night. I'm seeing the water's full, the
Right.
food is full, the bedroom door shut. She's not in her chair. She's out for the
It
night.
sounds like he's drunk.
She probably took her blood pressure medication, all that stuff. I don't know. I just knew that she wasn't in her normal.
What happened?
Does he sound like he's drunk when he's talking?
He sounds like he's maybe not drunk, but maybe high.
Yeah. He don't make no sense. I gotta
Like
get
he's
with him.
faltering. And then he's instead of, I mean, like grieving is I mean, everybody grieves differently, but like him, he's getting hyped up on Sean Porter. Well, why aren't you getting hyped up on maybe your wife? Like I don't know.
You know?
Kind of
Okay.
sounds. I think
Hey,
he's more.
Robert, if we're concerned only about Sean Porter, why keep talking about him? Did you did it? The more you talk about him, the more people convinced you did.
Or like he's changing the subject. It's
Yeah,
not. He's not making it about her. He's
yeah.
making it about Sean. Sean shouldn't be doing this. Sean shouldn't do that. And then like I don't know. I don't know. Just even listening to it is just like it gives you that eerie feeling. Like what kind of person is he? Like I don't know.
It seems like somebody's paying him for saying that.
Her
You
normal
know?
spot.
Like kind of it's scripted or like he wrote it out or something.
Yeah,
Like it's yeah, like a script. Like for a play or something.
yeah.
Like he's reading the lines.
Spot. The bedroom door was shut. All right. I walked in the office. I dropped off the mugs that I had bought. And then I walked through the house over to the kitchen, put the 3 dozen fresh eggs in the fridge.
Sean
Then
said
went
it
to the other bedroom.
99.9.
Now, I had asked Andrea that morning to make the bed in the other bedroom because of all the crap that's going on. And I'm not telling you all that you can.
Broken.
If people want to know, you can call me personally. I am not putting this on a public
What?
record.
For the
Yeah, in
Right.
other words,
On
like,
my-
let me lie
It's
to
not
you.
like it was any.
He said, "Well, did he really say that? You could call me personally. I will tell you what happened."
Let's hear
We're
it again.
going to court. Not even if we're going to like our Friday night pizza nights or going to the bar or something like. No,
I read that a
no.
little too much. Listen.
So I was like, okay, that's weird. My first thought was, did she spray it because the dogs took a crap? I don't know. So I walked in the living room, and the dogs are here with me now because they know I'm all freaking pissed. The living room is where we keep our dog food and water. There's normally one water bowl and one slow feeder bowl because our 4 dogs, if Sean Porter was our best friend, he would know we have 4 dogs, not 3. Our 4 dogs, they all eat here. Our
Sean Porter.
youngest, Muggsy, who's the biggest, he's the pup, so he likes to eat. So their food and water was there. There was another big bowl, which is, I think it was the pop. I don't remember exactly which one, but there was another big bowl of water there as well. I was like, all right, Andrea's probably out for the night. I'm seeing the water's full, the food is full, the bedroom door shut. She's not in her chair.
Remember, she's out for the night, and it's 3:00 in the afternoon. So how is it?
Exactly.
She's out for the night. Like, she probably took her blood pressure medication, all that stuff. I don't know. I just knew that she wasn't in her normal spot. And the bedroom door was shut.
What an idiot!
Right. I walked in the office. I dropped.
Home, dumbass.
I mean, all
She
of
was
it
wrong.
does not make sense at
I
all.
know.
Like for anybody, it does not make sense.
What an idiot!
The drain and the hair loss should have been collected and analyzed. Right, right. The powder is hard to eliminate. Right.
Dropped off the mugs that I had bought. And then I walked through the house over to the kitchen, put the 3 dozen fresh eggs in the
By the way, he still hasn't checked on her.
I know.
The door's closed. He still hasn't checked on her. She put perfume on to smell good while passed out on her meds. I mean, that's the story he's trying to portray, right?
fridge, then went to the
Make
other
it
bedroom.
sound like.
Now, I had asked Andrea that morning to make the bed in the other bedroom because of all the crap that's going on. And I'm not telling you all that you can, if people want to know, you can call me personally.
Put
I
the
am not
phone. My
putting this
wife
on a
met me
public
at the
record.
door.
Yeah, in other words, like, let me lie
It's
to
not
you.
like it was anything bad. It's just there were spiritual battles going on here in Spruce Pine. And if you're not a believer, you're not going to understand what I'm saying. So I'm not putting it out there. Call me if you want. Went over
So
there.
that was who said
Opened the other bedrooms like
Spruce Pine
crazy.
to call him.
Yeah.
It was Spruce Pine, so that he is asking somebody to call him to check on the store, I guess.
Made the bed for me. Sat down. Opened up the mail that I got. Laptop.
You would think he would answer your call, huh?
Ran it over to the recycle. Went back. Played with my dog Sansa for a moment. Then I hopped in the shower. Ever since Helene, the standard routine is shower before you get into bed. Shower before you give kisses or hugs or anything.
Hold on, pause
Y'all
it.
don't know.
Yet another excuse.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and make sure that you shave the beard that you've been growing for years. And then he
Yeah.
has his alibi tightened up a little bit by saying his beard almost got sucked into the wood chipper. I mean, not that I hope that would have happened, but I really hope that I really would have liked. I would, if that's true, I would have preferred that to happen.
He dropped off the chipper, brought eggs. Exactly, Sean. He's doing everything else. He still hasn't checked on her.
You know he's gonna go live. GS at 6 o'clock, guys. You know that. He's afraid to come up.
Well, then we'll jump over there, right?
No, I'm gonna drop the link.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
you're going to drop the link. You're going to go over there and drop the link. Does anybody have a wrench over there? Brandon, you got to...
No, I'm talking that if people go on a panel and call him out, you know.
So is GS a good person? That's the question we have to ask, Trex. He was sleeping in a different room, caught cheating. Yeah, that's why he had a different room, and that's why he asked her if she could make the bed, right? It's almost 6. Yes, it is, Brandon.
I think probably.
You know,
Hold
I
on.
really would have, but
Go ahead.
Do you think he's part of it too? GS?
I think he's doing cover for him, if anything.
Yeah, me too.
Or is like not cover, but maybe like giving him a way to talk. Because, I mean, he got him to talk on this part, so he got him to get up there and tell a little bit about
Hey,
it. But
Brandon, I like your joke. It's funny. On GS.
I thought it was funny. Nobody caught it. It took you guys a minute. GS said my son isn't death. Yeah, I remember him saying that.
instead he has to use that as the alibi for that's the reason he shaves his beard. It looks
Right.
like to me.
And his
That's
head.
how
He
I
shaved his
feel.
head
Yeah.
too. He shaved his head too. He
So
couldn't grow
GS,
that beard
hey
for years.
GS, if you did that to your wife, GS, would you shave your beard and your head too, so you could maybe get rid of some gunpowder residue or some of the forensic evidence?
Especially
Yeah,
take a
yes.
long shower as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do the Kevin pose.
Exactly.
Right?
She's the...
Like, come on,
Right.
common
It's like
sense.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
GS, are you a man or a woman? Come up. Are you a man or a woman? I think you're a woman. Maybe your wife tell you what to do. I bet your wife could tell you like a puppet. GS. Okay, go on.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
The crap.
Explain why. Talking about the stuff in the
Yes,
soil from the
everything,
flooding.
everything.
If
Todd,
you
you've
want,
seen it with
yeah,
your eyes. The
I have a
stuff-
video. I have a
Yes.
video on it showing the
That-
weird
Unless
chemical stuff.
you all come here.
Yeah.
Shut.
But generally specific is not taking sides. He's not taking sides.
Is he in the chat?
Oh, I don't know. And I haven't seen him in the chat. I think he's
Him in the chat
live
either.
streaming on his channel. Talking
Yes. Hi.
about the same suspects, like for public
Okay.
safety. Yeah.
I'm not trying to be like weird, but I have to like you know how I am, Cliff. I got to take the glasses off to read a comment. But yeah,
Yep.
I'm looking at you, GS. Come on over here. If you're live right now, GS, come on, buddy.
Yeah, come on, GS.
All
Come
right.
on.
Anyways, I was just trying to read that comment.
Yep. So
I wanted to play that part 2 for you. But I like the comment though. It says, "Wait, she was out for the night. What does that mean? Wait, out where? Out sleeping? Gone somewhere? You know that like who says it like that? Like you wouldn't say she's out for the night and it's 3:30 maybe. I think the time of death was 5 p.m. I think they said on the report. So you have this time frame between 3:30 or 3:23 when she abruptly got off the phone and 5 p.m.
No, it's 3 p.m.
It's 3
Not 3
p.m.
a.m.
Yeah, 3 p.m. So it's 3 p.m., but she's out for the night. Who goes to sleep at 3 p.m. unless you work overnight? She doesn't work overnight. I don't think she worked overnight. And most likely at 3 p.m., yeah, you probably would be asleep. So you can get up and go to work the next night.
So,
Many
Genoa,
questions, exactly.
we are listening to Benghazi Rabbit make his excuses on
What's
his
up, the
wife's
Vigilant
quote
Committee?
unquote
I was playing
suicide.
your live earlier. Your
And
premiere.
a lot of people believe she was actually murdered. So he just went on Generally Specifics live stream last night and made his excuses about all of the testimony of other people that have been doing panels.
I mean, this has got
for
Jen
a
Wall
while
coming
now.
back out. You know,
I
like
think
she's
he's
been
done
MIA for a
9 or
minute.
10 panels so
From
far.
what I've noticed,
It's getting up there. He's running the circuit for sure. But Cliff,
so this story has gotten out. You know, like a lot of people are knowing about it now. So I'm liking that. I think we should keep talking about it. Maybe flood the chat with Lion, lovely Lion.
can I just tell you, your voice is so smooth like butter, and you just did that recap so smooth. Like everybody is now up to date with my rambling because of what you just did just now.
Well, all right, so let's continue to play here.
Shut the hell up about our routine. You
That makes perfect sense to me.
You decontaminate. Andrea already suffered from all these ailments,
Thank
all
you,
that
Cliff.
stuff. I decontaminate before I even get close to my baby. I don't know what's going to happen. Right? Hop in the shower. Now, let me tell you, assholes, you see that beard in the picture? There was a lot heavier before I chopped it off.
Yeah, he chopped it off.
Even tonight, I mean, even last night when he's doing this, does he sound like a greeting husband?
Well, and we're assholes, Cliff. He just said that
Yeah.
we're assholes because we're asking questions.
Yeah, we're all
I mean-
assholes for asking questions.
Yeah, I hope he understands that the questions are just gonna keep coming. So, you know, but he's calling us assholes because we ask questions, and that looks suspicious. Very
Yep.
bizarre.
Yeah.
Is there any video of Lion before?
I
she
can't
gets
regulate
put on
my
live?
temperature very well with my ailments.
Like how
It was over 100 degrees in
final
Charlotte.
moments.
I chopped that beard off for that reason.
That's the questions we have. We don't
Furthermore,
have the final moments.
freaking
Even before.
literally
we
almost
have,
got yanked into a wood chipper that morning by a branch.
Too bad you didn't.
Bagged my beard, and I said,
But definitely
frick
a lot
that.
of questions.
Todd, I am trying my hardest.
Frick
I
that.
said, frick that.
And we don't
Right?
believe
So y'all
sticker
say
on
whatever
live.
the hell you want. As soon as I got home, I hopped in the shower. And it was to
He
the
didn't
point
check his
where
wife.
when I got home Saturday, I saw it. I didn't even get all the crap back in the house. Like I had my mug press and all that stuff sitting on the
There you
outside
go, right
step
there.
still because I opened the door and took what I had in my hands in there. Like, I didn't even get to finish unloading all my crap before. So, like, I got out of the shower. I shaved manually because my Manscaped trimmer is dead. Right? 20 minutes to
What are the
shave
odds?
at least. I got out of the shower. Didn't even.
It would take 20 minutes anyway.
Yeah, and then I mean, keep in mind he's telling the story. He told the story earlier about how he was concerned all day at work. He had a bad
Right,
feeling
right.
something bad was happening with his wife, and yet
He's
he's
trying
coming
to
up with
establish
all
a
these.
time.
Yeah, so and then he's listing off all these things as if like listing off 12 things is better than listing off 6 of them. It's like,
Yeah.
why wouldn't you have put check on your wife number 1, then put the coffee mugs down, then
Thanks,
put the
people.
3 dozen eggs away, and then go into the shower, then what is it, shave your
Right.
beard and shave your head because your manual trimmers were down or something to that effect.
Go ahead, Grigor. Were you gonna say something?
No. I said, what's up, chat?
Oh, okay.
And then what is it, and then it took him longer, 20 minutes. Okay, so
Yeah, he's trying to establish the timeline. And it's like,
Exactly, and what he's
well,
doing is he's packing so many things in there. He thinks it makes it look good on his story. And what
yeah,
I'm noticing is that you're just listing off more things that are less of a priority than checking
right.
on your wife that you said you were concerned about.
Don't forget, he got 3 dozen of eggs.
Yep.
3 dozen of eggs. Who needs 3 dozen of eggs? And what are you doing with 3 dozen of eggs?
At 11 o'clock in the morning, saying you had to be home at 3 because you have a premonition that something's going to be wrong with your wife.
There you go. This is the key point to me. And your title says continuing controversy over Lion One's death, right?
Yep.
This for me is a huge sticking point right here. So Rabbit, I love that you said something yesterday, bud. We're collecting this right here because we just want to know. We want to verify
I don't
all
know.
the things that you're saying, man.
I mean, he stopped
Yep.
and got
And you
3
better
dozen
have-
eggs. He stopped at Hobby Lobby and got craft stuff to make her a mug. Why would you stop at a craft store if you need to be home by 3 or 3:30 or whatever time you think you need to be home because you had this premonition? Why would you stop by out and do all this other stuff? Why wouldn't you go check on your wife?
You guys, he's live now. Yeah.
Okay. We still want him to come over.
Yeah.
Hey, Stephanie. Welcome in.
Hey, GS, come over. I want to talk to you. If you're man enough. I guess not. Okay, I will drop the link. It only people have only talking about the case, nothing else. You know.
Or maybe just telling your story or your
Yeah,
time
it's
what
all
you
about
would
it.
have had with Lion One.
Yeah,
Maybe even
yeah,
just
exactly.
conversation
Yes,
with
thank
her.
you.
hmm None of it makes sense. Or he could have called Lion One. Right, he could have, when he first walked in, he could have called for her. Why wouldn't you go check on her? Why would you worry about 3 dozen of eggs and some crafts from the Hobby Lobby and you did all this other stuff, but you need to be home at a certain time? It doesn't add up. And that's some of the questions we have. Where's the phone calls and texts? I mean, I have those too. I mean, I can share the one phone call, and I mean, I have the text that I believe. I'm not sure if it were from him to Sean Porter or to Alicia. I mean, I have those. I have plenty of evidence. It's just I'm not sure if it's allowed to be out yet. So I'm gonna let Sean put it out first, and then we can add it out after.
have this story memorized because you're going to have to repeat it in court too. So just
Let's hope. I mean,
don't mess up.
don't mess up, buddy.
Didn't clean up the beard in the shower because why? I knew Andrea would be upset that I shaved, so it gave me an out to go clean it before I
Andrea would be upset that I shaved.
go back to bed. It's just anyone who's been in a marriage knows if she's upset, just walk away for a little bit, right? Come on. So, right?
Yeah.
I think I've
Yeah.
learned enough throughout my time. Okay. All right. So I got out of the shower. Now the telling thing for me again was, oh, and I didn't say this. I did not say this. Let me back up. Let me back up.
Let me
back
back
up
up, let
before
me
I
back
got
up.
in the shower. As I walked to the kitchen, there was food and water for the dogs in the kitchen. A big bowl of food in the kitchen. Like there was a big green bowl. It's actually in the other room. There's a great big
Right. It doesn't make sense.
big bowl
Get
of
that
dog
story
food
together.
in the kitchen. And to me, that was off. But it didn't click. I'm just thinking, all right, Andrew's out for the night, whatever. Right? So as I'm out of the shower, she didn't come in and see me.
So BSBT, what do you think of that statement there? No lecture
I
on
think-
conjecture, facts.
I think
facts,
again
man, just the facts.
he's commenting over and over about how things were off for the day. Yeah,
So this
you know
comment
what I'm
right
saying?
here with Let's OTVO in the comment section, he says,
Okay.
no lecture on conjecture, facts, man, just the facts. Well,
Yeah,
in order to get the facts, you have to get the police to actually investigate the crime or potential crime, and that comes from public pressure.
and ask
So
questions, right?
Yeah, questions.
Yeah, so we're asking the
That's what we're doing.
question, let's Otvo, and we're trying to, at least what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to brainstorm with everybody else and kind of ask the questions. And just remember, well, we were what, assholes for asking these questions, Cliff, according to Rabbit?
Yep.
User and loser. If you guys put user and loser in the chat
Do it, y'all.
right now,
The-
that would be great. But yeah.
And
That
also,
we're
if
asking
you
the
do
questions
have,
too.
if you do have some questions, go ahead and put them in the chat, and we'll highlight them.
Yeah.
But right now, it's just me and BSBT that are going to be in the StreamYard and on the stage for now.
Again, off.
And in
She's
ours, you can
probably
come up,
took her meds.
you got to
and
be
went
talking
to
about
bed.
line one.
So I go
Share your
through the
story about
house
her.
and I walk through and I open my
It's
bedroom
branded.
door and I see her laying in the bed, but she's not laying in the bed normally. She's laying where her head is facing the doorway and her body is facing the bathroom door. So I can't give y'all, and I can't show you because I'm a webcam. Just know her head was facing the door, and it sounded to me like she was crying. The sounds I can't really.
See, and Alicia plays
not
a
the best doing
video,
the imitations
or
here.
not the video.
I know what you're talking about.
Babe, I was like, babe, what's wrong? I'm home. I'm sorry, and I don't give a.
Alicia plays a video where the recording that she recorded of the phone call that went off in his, I guess, in his pocket, but it was her phone. It was Lion One's phone, and she was getting a call, and nobody said anything. It was just that sound he was talking about right there. The little, like something happened. You know something happened. She knows. You could tell.
Give a crap what anyone says. Anyone who's been to my home, who stayed with us
I'm home, I'm
personally
sorry.
for more than a day,
Thanks, Stephanie.
because if you stay with us longer, the mask comes off and you get to know the true Andrea, the true Lion One.
Okay, stop it, Cliff. Anybody,
Right here.
wait, go back 10 seconds, please. Can you go back 10, maybe 15 seconds?
With my tremors, it's going to be.
Oh, it's okay if you can't. I'll sum up, but he just said anybody that knows Andrea for longer than a day, you'll get to see the real Andrea. Well, I met her for 3 days there, Rabbit, and she was just as nice and bubbly and awesome the first day as she was on the second day, as she was on the third day.
Yeah.
And she was very excited about our plans, very excited about being part of a movement that's bigger than herself and bigger than all of us, to be perfectly honest. She was motivated, perfectly, happy to me. So for the 3 days I got to sit with her, she was not like that after just one day.
Right, and St. Pickwood makes a good point here too. It's 3 to 3:30. Why would she be asleep for the night at 3 p.m.?
Right. And
Oh, that's a good point too. See, this is we got to keep this up, folks. We got to keep this up. Share this stream out. Like it so you can find it in your liked videos. Any of these streams that we do, please like them so that you can come back to them and find them easily. Share these streams out because this is what I love doing right here. you get the consensus from all the folks, and we're even welcoming genetically specific, or whatever you want to call them, up here to give his I'm sure he has questions just like all of us.
Sure.
But
Yeah,
this is
he
what I
can
love,
also-
because they pick what came through with a good question.
Yeah, absolutely. And another thing too, guys, I do. I'm only like 18 shy of 1,000 subscribers. So if you haven't already subscribed,
Oh yeah,
just
yeah.
do
Hit
it.
that subscribe. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, see if we can get it up. How many folks are in the chat right now?
41, I believe.
41. We could get at least like 10 more subs up there, right? Like there's
Yeah,
some new
I would.
folks.
Yeah, I would think so. But it's not that important. It's just I just noticed it before the stream today.
No. It's important to. We want to grow the channels. We want the channels growing. We want the message to be spreading. A friend of ours in the community has died, and we are curious about the circumstances revolving around this curious death. So, but
Yep.
that's what we're here doing right now.
Yep.
Anyone would know, even if we had our little tiffs, I adored that woman. I did everything for her. I became a caretaker at my age, and I didn't even expect to be. We were always together, did everything together. So when I came in and I found her and I saw her, I was like, "What's wrong?"
You didn't change a tire together because you were the only one that changed that tire, and you couldn't do it. Andrea could have probably done a better job than you. The guy's not even a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not even a man who can change a freaking tire. She was probably more of a man than him.
She also did not go to BSBT websites with him. In fact, she was disgusted with it. So
yeah. Oh, the
and
BDSM.
She was telling everybody he was cheating on her, and she's going to kick him to the curb. And for a week prior. So get real, Rabbit. He's not going to talk about his sex life. Of course. Why would you?
Yeah.
Why would you explain yourself there?
Yeah.
Wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't talk to you throughout the day. I was running the trip, doing all that stuff. So I flipped her over. And I saw
so they were mad at each other.
The crap all over the bed, and I jumped on top of her and I said, "Andrew, what did you do?" I didn't have my phone because I was in the shower. I ran to the other side of the house, and there's still blood on the wall in the kitchen to where I braced myself from running through. And I grabbed my phone and I ran back, and I jumped on top of her and I called 911. And let me tell you what time
We know
I
what
called
you meant.
911. Hold on. Because for these people to say all this shit, fuck these man. I called 911 at 4:17 p.m. on May 30th, and it was a 32-minute phone call. So, I hopped on top of her, and
Okay, that's a lie. 40-some minute or 30. What did he say? 30-some minute phone call.
32 minutes.
32 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Phone call with 911.
Yeah. Bullshit.
Right, because if it's a gunshot wound, they're gonna get there pretty quick.
Exactly.
I mean, they're not gonna take. I mean, maybe we can't get them. Yeah, but it's gunshot, so that doesn't make sense either. How did you know what time it was? Yeah, if the only way you know is if you look at the time. Exactly. How do you?
she had her Glock 19 in her hand, and her Glock 19 is always on.
That's going to be easy to figure out, right? Because the cops, according to Sean Porter, the cops said that they found her gun, and they don't know where.
Or tracks. I'm not sure if he did it to himself or if he had help. And now he has to, spin this narrative.
Where the other gun came from that actually shot her in the head.
Well, I guess when the documents start coming out, when the evidence starts coming out, we're going to see. Right now, at this time, we've got testimony, right? And we're taking more and more testimony. So when the evidence starts coming out, We're gonna see where everything lines up.
Right.
But again, I'm pretty confident on what we're listening to is a made up story with an alibi, a very carefully crafted. Well, carefully isn't the right word to use, but a crafted alibi at this point is what I'm listening to. That maybe I'm just wrong, but I'm telling you how I see it.
Clay Foundation, you're saying that your last comment was hidden. Was it against terms of service? And if my mod could tell me if they did something like that, any one of my mods, we don't hide comments. Everybody has freedom of speech here. We don't do that anymore, unless it's against terms of service. Okay, we used to do that, but now in the channel, it's freedom of speech.
Of this information, of course,
Yep.
because she committed suicide. So she's not here to refute any of this information, right? But it sounded like he was talking about that incident. Maybe it's just me, but I don't want to spend too much time getting sidetracked on it. But I'm curious to know: were they talking about missing guns the day of the murder, or was it sometime recent? Because then that might be important, I think.
Okay, I want to read this comment here because
Okay.
I strongly disagree with it. Clay Foundation,
Andrew.
if you don't have evidence, I simply don't believe you. Rule of law, if you have something to bring forward to those who can make arrests. So what you're saying then, Brick, is you're saying that, just give the evidence to the police and let them do their job. Well, so you believe that police officers do their job. Are you 1A or are you bootlegger?
Well, first
Just a
off,
question. Just a question.
yeah, and it's not the police that solve crimes, it's people that solve crimes. And
Yeah.
what we're doing right now by giving the testimony is a big portion of that. So and then on top of that, you've got the ability to apply some public and political pressure if that's required. But I don't expect the police to ever help me. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm just here bearing witness and giving testimony about Andrea, who I met her. I had an experience with Billy. He's loose lugs. He's the user and loser. And feel free to remind him he's a user and loser. He did try to bully Andrea the night that we unfortunately had to spend with Rabbit in a hotel because he loosened the lugs on a trailer and the wheel fell off. So this is the type of guy that we're talking about. And then maybe for another stream, we can get into maybe the video we were playing the night I'm speaking of in a hotel room with Rabbit. After the wheel fell off, we all got a hotel room where I stayed the night with this disgusting guy. But he flips out over a video that we played. It was one of my videos. I'm having a conversation with an attorney. And during this video that we're watching of mine, between me, which was a phone call between me and a public defender, the public defender is asking me not to record her and basically begging me not to record the conversation. And I'm just letting her know, well, I'm recording this, and you're not going to get me to stop. Billy took issue with that. And then there's some guy, I can't remember his name offhand. If people was here, he'd be able to remind me. But there's some guy down in Billy's around Billy's area that got in trouble with the feds for wiretapping or something. He got really mad, flipped out in the hotel room, made a big, huge scene about this. About we're all chilling out, having a good night, watching videos. Then I'm like, oh, here I got a video, like between me and a public defender. We're checking that out. All of a sudden, he says, you can get wiretapping charges for recording your attorney. I'm like, well, no, because I told her I was recording. If by her being on the phone, she's consenting, right? He flips out, blows a nut. He's the only one that flips out in the entire room and basically causes a huge scene. So I've seen the guy bully I've seen Billy bully Andrea. I've seen him try to bully situations. I've seen him flip out. And again, that's why he's loose lugs and the user and loser. So that's just a brief story again about him. If you want to keep playing the video.
Yeah, Clay Foundation. I'm gonna answer the.
Broken's over in GS, so maybe he can get GS to come over here and be on the live.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yep. Makes sense.
With these two text that you comments that you've made. Due process is our Sixth Amendment. Sixth Amendment. I'm a constitutionalist entirely, not just 1A. So am I. So am I.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
And
give them
so
due process.
yeah, let's finalize it in court. Let's give him his
Yeah.
day in. But it doesn't mean that people can't have opinions and speak those opinions and speak their own testimony.
Come on over,
Uh,
GS.
you know, it's
Why
just
not go up to GS?
so.
If anything, they might have him for tampering with a crime scene. But again, this
Right.
is going to be, hopefully the police do what they're supposed to do. And wouldn't you know it, here.
I'm not sure Rabbit's gonna show up no more because they hid this live. They hid it. So luckily, when Cliff, did that, we still have it. We still have a portion of it.
I am talking to folks about police doing their jobs, and then folks will tell me, well, you always,
Go ahead, Gregory.
Oh yeah, man. This guy's something. You know that?
Yeah, he's a piece of work.
Yeah, piss and walk. You know that?
Yeah, a big piece of work. I'm above the Constitution, and you are too. You just have to understand and stand on your authority. I just looked the hospital in 12 miles from home. Not sure where the medics were coming from.
you always ask the police not to do their jobs. They're real crimes and fake crimes. We're talking about a real crime here with a real victim. I am always in favor of police actually getting to the bottom of real crimes. I'm always in favor of that. This is no different.
Absolutely. Okay, here we go with the video. And thanks for that response, Clay Foundation.
Right. And for anyone who's got firearms, please let me ask you: is that instinctual? Because to me, that's the only thing I thought to do is to make sure that.
So you know that Lion One would not approve of this, what we're doing right now. Let's OTVO. How well did you know her? Because she didn't trust cops at all.
Yeah, and let me just say, I hope that if something were to happen to me and you had suspicious circumstances surrounding, something happening to me, I would hope that folks would look into it like we are right now. That's just how I feel.
Absolutely.
They broke his system.
So
If
the
it was
naysayers,
you,
I'm not going to
I would
read
say
their
bye.
comments.
I'm joking.
You're not joking.
This guy's unbelievable.
Very unbelievable. What do you think about that?
Good.
Yeah. And then I have the phone call. I can bring that up. Let's see. Actually, where's that at? Right here. The picture. Oh, that's a text messages.
Andrew, you can't. No one can mute me in my channel, dumbass.
Good. Yeah, dumbass.
Yeah, GS is a bad man.
You got some fucking nerve, Alicia. God's gonna be watching you, so you better watch your back. You got some fucking nerve, Alicia. God's gonna be watching you, so you better watch your back.
Now, why would he threaten the best friend like that? He too, that you could tell that's his voice because the guy that we just heard, that's his voice.
Yeah.
You can't deny that at all. That's the same person. So, and if he talks like that to the best friend, just imagine how he talked to Lion. You know what I mean? Like who talks to to somebody like that? And I can just imagine how he talked to her.
Yeah.
I do have what is it? I could play the one that he's posted now on his channel saying it was Lion One's farewell, but that was not her farewell. That was like a video from a while ago. He just titled it a certain way.
Mm. Well, if it doesn't want to come up, don't people. I'm gonna end this.
Yeah, he doesn't want to come up. You should just go over there in the chat and go tell him, and then maybe schedule it for a different time or something.
Yeah. Oh well.
Because that's what I would do. Maybe jump in the chat and let him know.
Yeah. Okay, guys. I'm gonna end this, guys.
Thanks everybody for showing up.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye. I gotta go make dinner.